Hi, Hedera community. I'm the DPub brewmaster. So glad to be here. Very, very excited to show you today DPub. It is an exciting, exciting platform. Let me just tell you quickly about my journey. I started on the ETH side and really watched a ton of these great projects launch. Really got to deep understanding of what NFTs were, what crowdfunding is, what DAOs are, and I want to bring that same kind of ecosystem to Hedera. One of the biggest things that happened in the ETH world was there's a website called mirror.xyz, and the largest NFT projects launched on Mirror. And the reason is that on Mirror you could tell your story and then attach an NFT, or tell your story and attach a crowdfund, tell your story and create a DAO. The stories are important. Every piece of art, every idea, every piece of music has an origin story, right? And that origin story is just as important as the NFT itself. So it's important to be able to tell a story. NFTs are more than just art. They're really about storytelling. Yet, the Hedera world is very technical, isn't it? I mean, if you want to launch something, it takes JavaScript and minting and creating tokens and selling and like how do all these things work? And so as a creator myself and working with a number of creators, I felt it necessary to create a platform that simplified Hedera, simplified all the technical stuff. So in our platform, you just create and publish, right? There's no minting, there's no all that other stuff, there's no JavaScript. It's just simplified, create, publish, tell your story. I think telling your story is the most important thing of what DPub does. It allows you to kind of in blog style include other images and videos describing the origin story, or describing the piece of art, or describing the project you're trying to create. And then, of course, attach an NFT or a token to that to be able to sell. I think stories are incredibly important to how we sell our work. Okay, so then what is DPub? Let's get into it, right? So I'm going to show you a demonstration. This is an all-working demonstration. It all works. The first thing is storytelling. This is the first collaboration with an artist called Brainzish. Brainzish is 67. You know, isn't very technical. An amazing artist, but isn't very technical, and he's able to use this platform to easily create his NFTs. This is an NFT, although it doesn't really look like an NFT, right? It's a story. It talks about a title and the name of the NFT. But there's some other things like here's the art hanging on a wall. Here's the high-res image. Here's a close-up of what the art looks like. And then, of course, here's the NFT itself. We'll be live in just about a week, and he'll be able to put this post out there, and people will be able to click on collect instead of live soon. Tell your story includes images and videos and storytelling. This is Brainzish's homepage. I've been using it for a test account. Sorry, Brainzish. But Brainzish can send this link out. He can put this in his Twitter profile. It's dpub.xyz/Brainzish. Eventually, we're going to have custom domains, so it'll be brainzish.dpub.xyz. In fact, that'll be coming by January to be able to do that. In fact, we can do it custom today. I'm just finding a way to do it programmatically. This is Brainzish's profile page. Notice the DPub branding is gone, just here in the corner. This is all about Brainzish. And here's some of his posts. These are just kind of quick things that I've been doing with tests with different people as I showed it. So this is showing this live. This is one that we created with a collaboration with Hello Future Buzz. You can see we put a bunch of text in there, a cover image. The cover image is different than the NFT itself. And then here is the NFT itself. And this is live. You can actually hit on collect and actually buy this NFT. Here's another one we did with HGraph Punks that was just kind of showing on the platform. Again, we kind of put a bunch of text in. But here's some other examples. On DPub, you can go beyond NFTs. You can crowdfund. So in this case, we're looking for 500,000 HBAR to raise. We've raised 5,700. This is the DPub launch project. And in fact, this is how I'm going to raise funds for DPub to finish it off. By being part of the crowdfund, you'll automatically get access to DPub. That's how we're doing this. And even have some voting rights as well. You can see that here's the crowdfund itself. And if you want to join the crowdfund, you just click this join button. Again, this is Brainsish's account. I'm just using it for testing, but you can see how it works. These are all the things that Brainsish has created. He's created crowdfunds. Here's an NFT for String Theory 1.1. And you can see the NFT. We can easily hit collect. And then lastly, you don't have to attach an NFT, or you don't have to attach a crowdfund to tell your story. Like, why wouldn't you use the same platform to put your white papers out there, to put your information, to blog, right? This is blogging meets NFTs. I think that's beautiful. Blogging meets NFTs, images, videos, blog content, long form content, as well as you can attach NFTs. But in this case, I was just kind of putting out there, here's what DPub's all about. Notice no NFT. Pretty amazing, huh? And then here's what an individual post looks like. So he could send this post out on Twitter, and he, he could have put his Brainsish URL out there on his Twitter profile. But if he wants to show a specific post, here's the very specific post. And this is just one post and just one NFT. Tell your story, sell your NFT. Okay, so this is the dashboard. As a creator, once you join DPub, this is what you'll see. We simplify Hedera. No more minting, no more JavaScript. Look, it's simple, add NFT. There's a bunch of things you can do here. We're gonna focus today on mint and sell NFT. So let's create our first NFT. As we do this, it's gonna ask you to fill in information. We explain everything that you have here. We're gonna call this the video NFT. Pretty cool. Video NFT. Let's just do a description here. And our creator name is Brainsish, although you could change that. Supply, price. Let's make it 899 H bar that we're going to sell to. And let's just do a 8% royalty on this. Now it's time to upload our NFT. You just go to your drive, click to upload an image. I love this collab piece that Brainsish did between DPub. I'll show it to you here. Between DPub, Brainsish, and Hedera. We're using this for our crowdfunding. So now we've finished the NFT. Simple, right? Now, off-chain attachments. Off-chain attachments are pretty special. So as a creator, you want to provide utility to your buyers. So how do you do that? Well, you have community and all those types of things. Those are great. But what about the actual buyers? What if you could provide them a high-res image so they could print it? What if you could provide them a square profile pic, a Twitter header? These are all the things kind of that Brainsish does. He does high-res images so someone can print his artwork. He does Twitter backgrounds. Sometimes he does profile pics. Sometimes he does characters. These are off-chain attachments, meaning they're not stored on the blockchain, but that's okay. These are the things that come with the NFT. You're buying the blockchain, you're buying the NFT on the blockchain, but then you get a bunch of other things. Immediately once you upload these attachments, they're immediately available to your buyer in their account. Every buyer gets an account. In fact, every buyer also gets a showcase page where they can showcase all the NFTs they have purchased on DPub. So let's add one. We're going to say this is going to be a high-res image. Let's upload a file. We can pick whatever file we want. Doesn't matter here. Let's just do this dashboard that I was working on. And then we'll save. And notice it adds it here. And here's a link to the file. We can go look at that file, right? So that could be a PDF. It could be a zip file. It could be a high-res image. It really can be whatever you want. You get to be creative. So we've created our NFTs. We've added some attachments. You don't have to add attachments, but you could, right? These are the extras. Now let's write our story. As we write our story, this is about the blog post, right? The cover image can be different than the NFT itself. So let's make that different. Let's make it a kind of a vertical thing. I think I have a ticket in here somewhere. Yeah, let's grab this ticket here. This ticket DAO. This is another thing I'm using for our crowdfunding. We can create something here. BBB NFT cool. And then let's add some text in here. I grabbed some text before I did this. Let's attach that. Okay, pretty cool. Here's the NFT, right? We haven't published it yet, so it doesn't have a token ID. But this is what this post is going to look like. Let's go ahead and publish a story. Again, no minting. We simplify Hedera. All it is about create, publish. Create, publish. You have to agree to the statement because there are some legal and financial issues behind creating tokens. So I want you to agree to that. So if you agree, and then the publish button appears, and now we're going to hit publish. Now watch what happens here. This is actually going out to Hedera live on testnet. It's actually going to create the NFT for you. And then look, here's the post itself, right? This is a post now we can send out to our Twitter followers with this link, or we could send out our profile. It's all the text we created, and then here's the NFT itself. Allows someone to collect. Look at, here's the live token ID. We can actually look that up on Dragon Glass and look up that NFT itself, and then a buyer can come in and hit collect on the NFT. I think this is a pretty cool platform. Built for creators, by creators, simplifying NFTs, simplifying Hedera, and more than anything, allows you to tell your story. On dpub.xyz, you can hit apply now and put in some of your information. You can connect your wallet to that, or you can do it offline as well if you're not so brave. Listen, DPub Brewmaster is my Twitter handle. Reach out to me, DM me. We've got room for maybe 1 or 2 creators. We're doing a soft launch with those creators next week. We've got room for maybe 1 or 2 more creators. Then we're quickly going to ramp up from those 8 to 10 creators to 25. So within the next couple of weeks, we'll be fully live. We're going to go slowly, right? 10 to 25, 25 to 100, 100 to 500. But we are moving very, very fast. Reach out to me, DPub Brewmaster. Really appreciate your time. Thank you.